Right, we're going to start with quadratic functions. And a quadratic function is when the highest power is 2. That means x squared. Okay, however, quadratic functions have more characteristics that we need to be aware of and be able to identify. Okay, so first thing that we need to know is quadratic functions. Okay, the graph looks like a U. Okay, the U shape of a parabola, well, the U shape is called a parabola. So look, a parabola. Okay, remember, linear functions is a straight line. This is linear. Okay, it can go up or it can go down. Same thing with quadratic, okay? It can open up, we can say open, or it opens down, okay? So, now, there's some very important points in a parabola, okay? First, let's start with this point right here, okay? That one is called the vertex. The vertex is the highest. When it is the highest, it's the maximum, or the lowest, which is a minimum, on a parabola, and is written as an ordered pair. The vertex has here is we count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it's -2, -3. And since it's at the bottom of the parabola, it's a minimum. Okay? So, remember, if it's at the bottom, it's a minimum. If it opens down, then that right there is a maximum. Okay, now the parabola also has, it cuts itself right down, a line that cuts it right down the middle. That means this is the same distance from, this is called the axis of symmetry. Okay? Call it the line of symmetry. So, axis of symmetry. Okay. Is a vertical line that symmetrically divides the parabola and is written as an x equal equation. The line of symmetry here. See, we're going to count it 1, 2. Okay, so that's going to be -2. The line of symmetry is -2 because it's, you see that right there? It cuts it in half at -2. Okay. Now, these points right here, okay, we normally say they're the x-intercept, okay, which they are, but we also call them the root or 0. Okay, of a quadratic functions are the point of intersection with the x-axis and are written as ordered pairs. The x-intercept here are 1, 2, 3, 3, 0. I mean -3, 0, and 1, 0. Okay. Okay, remember, these are still, it is still called the x-intercept, okay? Okay, we can also call them the 0. And this point right here is the y-intercept. And we already know what that is, okay? So those are the main properties of quadratics. Now let's look more into it, okay? Okay, so formal definition of parabola. The U shape of a quadratic function. Okay. When you do your illustration, I want you to do your own, okay? So this right here is my example of a parabola right there, okay? That is parabola. Because it's a U shape. The vertex is either the top or bottom of a parabola. Okay, that's my vertex there. Alright. The minimum is when the vertex is at the bottom. So that right there is a minimum. Okay. Maximum is when the vertex is at the top. Quickly review these vocabularies with you guys. You see I have a parabola and I have a point, okay? That point right there is my vertex and it's at the top. Moving right along, I hope. Okay, the axis of symmetry, okay, cuts the parabola in half. Okay, and see where my vertex is? This is my vertex down here. The axis of symmetry always cuts it at the vertex. Okay, where the graph touches the y-axis. So right here, that's my y-intercept. Okay, x-intercept is where, this should say the graph touches, where the graph touches the x-axis. Right there and right there. That's my x-intercept right there, okay? Okay, the root is, all it is the x-intercept. Okay, so, and also the 0 is the x-intercept. So all three of these are the same, okay? So this and this and this are all the x-intercept. Let's go into, okay, so the first thing they ask for is the vertex. The vertex is right there. Okay, so we count them 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 0, -4. Is it a minimum or a maximum? We look at it, it's a minimum. Okay, the equation for the axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry is right here. So it's directly on 0, so it's x equal 0. Why did it move? Okay, the x-intercept is right here and here. So that is 1, 2, 3. So it's -3, +3. Okay, let's try one more together. Approximate vertex. If you look at it, it is -1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's why did you change on me? -1, 4. Now, you see this is at the top of the graph, so it's a maximum. Okay, the equation of line of symmetry. Remember, we just look at the x here, so x is -1. The x-intercept here is 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's -5, 0, and 3, 0. Alright, why don't you try these on your own, and we'll get back to you. Okay. And then this on your own.